Hey guys, it's Alyssa bringing you a 30-minute yoga flow today, focusing on arms and abs, trying to get that beer keg into maybe only a 6-pack. No judgment though, because it's ales and asanas. Yoga and beer are two of my favorite things, and we do bring it together a little bit here. So today I have a home brew. My guy's a home brewer. He did a nice porter. So I'm gonna have that towards the end of class. Remember, this is always optional. It can be water, it can be tea, it can be sangria, whatever you would like it to be. We just use it as a prop to help enhance the poses and maybe make you smile a little bit. So whatever you're having, leave a little comment in the notes. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so we can bring you more content. And of course, cheers. We'll start in an easy seated position. Sit up tall, roll those shoulders back, lengthen through the whole spine all the way out through the crown of the head. Have your palms face down on your thighs to help keep you rooted, grounded. And take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, exhale, let it go. Start to make your way onto hands and knees for tabletop. Palms are flat, fingers spread apart, shoulders right over the wrists. And we'll start to move with the breath. Inhale, hips and gaze go up, cow pose. Exhale, arch it up, chin to chest like a cat. Flatten out the spine, nice and neutral. Tuck the toes under and hover the knees 2 inches off the mat. Pressing your palms down like you're shoving the mat away from you. Lower the knees down, and we'll do that all again. So inhale, hips and gaze go up, cow pose. Exhale, drawing up the belly, arching up like a cat. Flattening out the spine, nice and neutral. Tuck the back toes under and hover the knees 2 inches off the mat. Belly drawing up towards the spine. From here, extend the right leg behind you. A nice, strong, active leg. The foot is flexed with the toenails pointing down towards the mat. Extend the opposite arm, the left arm, out in front of you, reaching and lengthening fingers to toes. Breathe it in. Exhale, bring the knee and elbow into center, curving the spine. Inhale, reach and lengthen everything long. Exhale, draw it right into the midline. One more time, inhale, lengthen. And release, hand and knee down. Other side, left leg extends behind you, nice and strong, foot flexed with the toes pointing down. Right arm reaches out in front of you. Have that bicep all the way up by the ear. Breathe it in. And on your exhale, draw the knee and elbow into center. Inhale, lengthen, reaching wall to wall. Pull it in, knee and elbow to center. One more time, breathe it in, lengthen, and lower it down. Tuck those back toes under, hover the knees 2 inches off the mat. Belly button drawing up towards the ceiling. Start to lift your hips and make your way into a downward dog. You may need to adjust the width of your hands and your feet here, so make yourself comfortable. And of course, start to steady the breath. So breathe it in, breathe it out. Inhale, come forward to a high plank. Hold the exhale. Inhale, stay here. On your next exhale, come back, downward dog. Breathe it in. Open your mouth. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Come forward. High plank position. Nice strong belly here. Hold it for a round of breath. And on your next exhale, come back, downward dog. A big breath in. Open your mouth. Exhale. Let it go. Bring your feet to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Take an inhale, lift and lengthen, flatten the spine like a nice tabletop. On your exhale, relax and fold. Bend your knees so much that your thighs and your belly touch. Interlace your fingers at your tailbone and start to squeeze those shoulder blades together, opening up the shoulders and the chest. If you can, let those hands hang over your head and then slowly start to straighten the legs, folding forward. You can also use a towel here if you need a little bit of space between those hands. And try to relax the tension in your neck. Bend your knees so your thighs and belly touch. And then straighten the legs, folding forward once more. Trying to let those hands hang heavy. And wiggle the head yes and wiggle the head no. Release your hands and let them fall down by your feet. We shift it out by lifting and lengthening, flattening out the spine, and exhaling and releasing. Roll yourself upright to standing. Stand up tall, roll the shoulders back. Spread the feet apart a little bit, and we flow. Inhale, sweep the arms high overhead. Exhale, lead with the chest and fold over the legs. Inhale, lift and flatten out the spine. And then exhale, step back to a high plank position. Hold that belly in strong, shift the shoulders forward. If you need to drop your knees, drop those knees. And lower down towards a low push-up, hugging the elbows towards your body. On your inhale, press into your hands, lifting your chest, cobra or up dog. And on your exhale, make your way back to a downward dog. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Inhale, come forward to a high plank position. Come onto your right hand and right side of the foot or right knee. Any variation works for a side plank. We want the shoulders to be stacking on top of each other, and imagine a string being attached to that hip, pulling it up towards the ceiling. We're squeezing the obliques, our side abdomen muscles here, and we're strong through the shoulders. Maybe look up at that thumb, and then turn yourself down, stepping back to a plank and then coming back to a downward dog. Bring your feet to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep yourself upright to standing. And exhale, dive right back into it, fold over the legs. Inhale, lift and flatten the spine. And step back to high plank. Shoulders draw forward slightly as you lower down. Maybe you drop your knees here. Inhale, lifting your chest for cobra or up dog. And exhale, making your way back to a downward dog. Come forward to a high plank position. Come onto the left hand and left blade of the foot or the left knee, whichever variation is right for your body. Side plank, shoulders are stacking. Turn your head to look up at that right thumb. If you'd like a little more, lift the right foot off of the ground. Start to close it off, come back to plank or tabletop and push back, downward dog. Take an inhale, lift onto your heels, bend your knees so much that your thighs and your belly touch. Turbo dog. And then bring those feet to meet your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen, flatten the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring yourself upright to standing. And exhale, dive right on into it, leading with the chest. Fold over the legs. Inhale, lift and lengthen, flatten the spine. Fold. Toes touch, thighs touch, bend your knees, drop your booty back. Arms reach up for chair pose. Make sure that you're sinking your hips back far enough that you can see your toenails. That's how we protect our knees in this pose. Legs are squeezing together. Breath is strong but steady. One more inhale and exhale, straighten the legs, fold over. Lift and lengthen the spine and step back to high plank. Lower down through a low push-up. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, come on back, downward dog. Lift the right leg up in the air. Can be just about hip height, doesn't need to be anything major, but we want weight even in both of our hands here. You can stay here and rock your three-leg dog, or to build strength, come forward to a high plank and pull that knee in strong to your belly. On your exhale, bring it back to a three-legged dog. Wherever you are, with control, you step that foot to meet the right thumb. We're on the ball of the back foot. The heel is lifted, setting up for a high crescent lunge. So engage your belly. Inhale, sweep your arms and torso up. Engage that back leg so you're active and the heel is pushing forward. Ribs are pulling down towards the belly, shoulders away from the ears. As you inhale, imagine your spine lengthening and growing taller. And as you exhale, open up strong to a warrior two. You may need to adjust the length of your feet here. Make sure you're strong in both feet here, and that front knee is just over the ankle. Bring the left elbow on top of the right, bringing your arms into eagle. In eagle, we constantly press the shoulders down, but lift the elbows and fingertips up. We maintain the position of our legs, and if you'd like a little more, you drop that head back to open up the throat. The elbows and the fingers continue to lift. You maintain the bend in that front knee. Draw your chin back towards your chest. Unwrap your arms, coming out strong into your warrior two. We are strong in that back foot. As you inhale, lifting the arm up high, reversing your warrior. It's more about lifting high here than it is about leaning back. Cartwheel your hands down to your foot, step it back, three-leg dog. Come forward, tap that knee to the outside of the right tricep. Come back, three-leg dog. This time that knee comes to the left tricep. Extend that leg, root through the side of the foot. Peel yourself open for fallen star. So this is a variation of side plank. Same thing, our shoulders are stacking, our hips are lifting, and you're rooting down through those feet and the palm of the hand. Square yourself off, unravel, bring that leg back to three-leg dog and lower it down. And inhale, open your mouth, exhale. Left leg extends up in the air. Come forward to a high plank position, squeezing that knee in towards your chest. We're strong through those hands and curving through the shoulders. Inhale, three-leg dog. With control, step that foot to the left thumb, setting up for crescent. Engage your belly. Inhale, bring yourself up. If you need to make yourself a little more stable here, widen the front foot. Shoulders are away from the ears, and the back heel is lifted, strong through the ball of the foot. Breathe it in, imagine your spine lengthening and growing taller, and exhale, open yourself wide for warrior two. Same thing, we want that knee over the ankle and supporting through that back foot out through the blade of the right foot. Coming into eagle arms, crossing your arms over each other, shoulders pressing down, elbows and fingertips lifting up. If you'd like a little more, you drop that head back. Wherever you are, your legs stay strong and rooted, and you continue to have the bend in the front knee. Draw your chin towards your chest. Unwrap those arms, bring them out into strong warriors. And then inhale, reverse that warrior, lengthening through the fingertips. Cartwheel your hands down, plant them strong. Step back, three-leg dog. We continue to move and build strength. Come forward, tap that knee to the left tricep. Come back, three-leg dog. Tap that knee to the right tricep. Extend the leg, root the blade of the foot down. Peel yourself open, fallen star. Turn your head to look up at that right thumb. Lifting through the hips, strong in the obliques, rooting down through the feet. Turn your head down. If you'd like a little more here, get that bonus push-up and then step it back, three-leg dog. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. Inhale, come forward to a high plank. Hold it here strong, engaging the belly. And we slowly lower down with our elbows squeezing in for 3, 2, and 1. One round of back bending here. We'll do locust. So find your hands at your tailbone, interlace your fingers. Rooting into the tops of your feet, squeeze your shoulder blades together, shoot your knuckles behind you and start to lift your chest. You can stay here rooted through the feet, or if you'd like a little more, lift those feet up off the mat. Wherever we are, the shoulder blades are squeezing and the knuckles are pressing behind you. One more inhale, maybe lift a little higher. Exhale, rest your right cheek on the mat. Extend the right arm directly out to the side from your shoulder socket and place the left palm directly under your shoulder. We're opening up the shoulders here. Start to press into that left palm and peel your belly and hips open, coming onto the side of your body. You'll feel that right shoulder opening. Make sure you keep your head down on the mat. You do not need to do any extra work here and hold your head up. Let that head rest down. So you should feel that shoulder opening. If you'd like a little bit more, shift your hips towards the center of your mat and try to start to peel your belly and hips towards the ceiling. You can also wrap that left arm all the way around your back, squeezing the shoulder blades gently. Close your eyes here for a few moments. Feel that nice opening. Feel your breath and your heartbeat steady. If your arm is bound, unwrap it now. Place that palm down to support you as you unwind and roll back onto your belly. Turn your head so your left cheek faces down. And the other side, so the left arm extends directly out from your shoulder socket. Right palm is under the right shoulder. Press into that palm to start peeling your belly and hips open, coming onto the side of your body. Again, if you would like a little more, you can shift your hips towards the center of the mat, moving the foot to the other side of the mat and peeling the belly and hips up towards the ceiling. If you'd like a little more work in the shoulders, you take that right arm and wrap it all the way around your back. Close your eyes here. Just notice the sensations in your body. Breath is calm and steady. Start to unwrap that right arm if it is bound. Place that palm down to support you and start to unwind, rolling back onto your belly. And then press yourself back into child's pose, knees wide, forehead down, arms reaching out in front of you. Take a big breath in. Softly exhale it out. Start to bring yourself up. Reach for your treat, whatever it may be today. Cheers to you, whether it's water, a beer, sangria. And stand up, bring that cup with you. It's coming along for the ride. We'll work on a few balancing poses. We'll start with our toes touching and our thighs touching, getting ready for eagle pose. So the cup's in the right hand. Cross the right arm on top of the left. Bend those elbows. Then sink your knees and booty back for a chair pose. In eagle, we want the shoulders to continue to be pressing down, but the elbows and cup lifting up. If you'd like a little more here, you can come into full eagle where the left leg crosses on top of the right, squeezing the thighs together and drawing that energy through the midline. Wherever you are, the hips sink back and the elbows and cup lift high. Release, stand it up, unwind, maybe take a sip if you'd like. Roll those shoulders. Switch your cup to the left hand and we'll prepare for the other side. So this time the left arm comes on top, elbow to elbow, bending the arms. Feet and thighs are touching. Bend your knees, sink your booty back. Chair pose with eagle arms. Again, if you would like to come into full eagle, this time the right leg crosses on top, wrapping the toes around the leg and squeezing the thighs together. Shoulders press down, elbows and cup lift high. Breath stays steady, hips sink back. One more breath, Stand it up and release. Roll the shoulders, shake it out. Take a sip if you would like. We'll get ready for tree pose. So it's really important to engage that core, that strong core we've been working on. Stand strong on the left foot. Bring the right foot into tree. That knee is open to the side externally. Find a focus point, and if you are so brave, bring that cup on top of your head and give yourself a little balance challenge. Standing up tall, engaging the belly. This time we stand strong on the right leg and bring the left foot into tree. Find a focus point and go for that balance challenge. Bring that cup up to the top of your head. Move those hands away. Using our techniques of tall spine, engaged belly, and focus point, you will be able to complete this challenge. I always say if that was the most stressful part of your day, then you're living a pretty good life. So reward yourself with a little sip, shake it out. Bring the cup into both hands, breathe it in, extend those arms overhead, maybe lean back. Exhale, fold over your legs, place that cup down on the front of your mat. We'll shake it out with a vinyasa, so inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Step it back, shoulders draw forward. Lower down to a low push-up. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, come back, downward dog. A big breath in and a big breath out. On your next inhale, come forward to a high plank. The name of the game on this next exercise is to keep the booty in one line and keep everything super tight and strong here. Step your feet as wide as your mat. Tap your left shoulder with your right hand, your right shoulder with your left hand. Grab the cup with your right arm, extend it. Grab it with the left, extend that arm. Lower your knees, walk your heels back, sit back on your heels, hero's pose. Palms down on your thighs, sit up tall. Steady the breath. We'll get ready for one more round of that. So come back into your plank. Those palms are, of course, flat. Belly's engaged, booty's in one line, feet are as wide as your mat. With the right hand, we'll tap the left shoulder. With the left hand, tap the right shoulder. Grab the cup with the right hand, extend the arm, place it down. Grab it with the left, extend the arm, place it down. Start to lower your knees, walk your hands back. Sitting the heels, hero's pose. Nice tall spine, maybe close your eyes. And steady your breath. Start to sit off to one side, swing your legs around so they're extended in front of you, maybe stopping to take a sip along the way. Getting ready for our last rounds of ab work. Make sure those legs stay squeezing together. Bring the arms beside you, lengthen onto your fingertips. We'll want to keep a tall spine and that chest reaching up towards the ceiling. Bringing those legs over your cup for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Continue side to side. 5, 4. Chest is lifting. 3, 2, one more, and one. Release. Take a big breath in. Reach the arms high overhead. Exhale, relax and fold over your legs. Calmly breathing in and breathing out, steadying your heart rate. Roll yourself up. We'll do another round of that. So nice tall spine, arms extended, lengthening onto the fingertips, squeezing those legs together. Bring them over top of that cup. And we go side to side, keeping the spine tall, the chest lifted, drawing that belly button back towards the thighs. Give me one more. And inhale, breathe it in, lift it high, and exhale, fold over the legs. Take a deep breath in, open your mouth, exhale, and roll yourself up to a seat. Bending both knees, the feet will be down on your mat. Have your cup in one hand. Extend your arms out in front of you, and very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, you'll start to roll ourselves down the length of our spine, drawing the belly button back towards the spine until you reach the upper part of your shoulders. Once you get there, rest the cup down, release your shoulders and head, let the body go long. Take a big breath in, open your mouth, exhale, let it go, feeling your whole body sink into the mat. This is your moment to relax, let your breath regenerate, and enjoy. Of course, if you would like to increase your workout or your cardiovascular strength, you're welcome to repeat those rounds again. But remember to allow your body and mind time to rest and renew in Shavasana. We move our bodies through these physical poses and shapes in yoga to push out that energy, that anxiety for this moment here, this moment of stillness where gravity does all the work and you can totally let go. Start to bend both knees. And then hug those knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze, a big thank you. And gently rock yourself up to a seated position. Crossing your legs. Placing the palms down on top of your thighs, just like we started the class. Sit up tall, roll your shoulders back. Inhale. And exhale. Placing the palms together, let the thumbs rest on your chest. And acknowledging yourself and all those badasses out there. The badass in me honors and recognizes the badass in each of you. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.